Welcome back again, Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. So we're back again with something a little different. We're doing not a stream, but I want to throw you guys a little video about a game that I like to play every couple months. I've actually been playing this game for about 8 years now. The game is called DC Universe Online. It is a multiplayer, it's what you call an MMORPG. Basically, it's an online platform where you can play, you can create your own superhero or your own supervillain. Or you get to be the bad guy or the good guy. You can save the day or you can bring it to hell. Now, the premise of this game, long story short, there's a battle between good and evil. Evil wins, but just as they win, a bigger evil comes along. So, to stop that big bad, basically Lex Luthor decides that, hey, if he can't have the Earth, then he's going to make sure Brainiac doesn't. Brainiac, who's a villain from Superman's past, who comes along to a planet. He basically digitizes everything, records everything. Then he'll scoop up some of the strongest or perfect examples of their cities of that planet, and he shrinks them into little bottles so he can keep them for posterity, and then he destroys the planet. Well, he's been trying to take over Earth for a long time, but Superman and the Justice League always stop him. Well, he digitizes everything, basically collects all the information, and then he puts in these little things called exobytes. Think like a microscopic robot that holds tons and tons of data, including powers and skills. Well, Lex Luthor, not so distant future version of Lex Luthor, gets his hands on these exobytes. He steals them, travels back in time to our moment in time, tells the Justice League about this warning, and then he disperses all these exobytes around the world without any permission from the Justice League, mind you. So now everyone has, well, not everyone, but majority of people now have powers now. Okay, think of the speed of the Flash. Freeze powers such as Mr. Freeze or Killer Frost. Think of Superman's powers. Think of Green Lantern, Sinestro with the yellow Lantern core. I mean, everyone has their abilities. Even Joker, his insanity and bomb skills. Those are skills that are now digitized and passed on to other people. You can be a bad guy or you can be a good guy. Now here you can see I have a few of my heroes here. I have Hot Rod, Slider, Quantum Man. These are all characters that have different powers. Electricity, quantum, such as time displacement and time dilation, slowing time down, in other words. We have quantum again, and we also have fire with speed powers. Okay? We're actually I want to walk you guys through how to create a character. And we're going to do a little bit of playing here, okay? Now, here's the thing. Here's the fun thing. And people have been doing this for years. You can make any character you can dream up of. Any kind of character you can dream of, you can create here. You want to make a Power Ranger, you can make a Power Ranger in this platform. You want to make a Marvel character, we can do that, guys. Let's say you want Thor, you can make Thor. You want Deadpool, we can make Deadpool. And there are hundreds of videos walking you guys through how to do that. So we're going to make a villain today. So let's get started, guys. What do you say?
My greatest triumph was at hand.
Now this is just a little bit of that plot that I just kind of broke down for you guys very quickly.
While his powers were drained from constant battle, sending him into space to recharge from the Earth's yellow sun, I struck. But my obsession had blinded me to the real threat, to Earth's true enemy.
very very cool cinematic intro here.
Lantern! Pick on someone your own size!
Very badass looking armored
Cyborg,
Batman.
concentrate fire on Luthor while I call down some artillery.
They did some amazing voices for these
time for
characters.
you to join the party.
So if you're big DC comics, cartoon movies, you'll get a kick out of this.
Come on! We've got lots of murdering to do.
Yep, Joker's voiced by Mark Hamill. Luke Skywalker himself. Lex Luthor's voiced by James Marsters, who you probably know as Spike from the first series.
Lose something?
Greetings, sister.
Kevin Conroy, of course, is Batman. Cinematic as this, that would be awesome. It isn't, to be perfectly honest, but you guys will see that in just a few moments.
What's this? Nobody kills the Bat but me!
Call him! Bring him to me!
Yes.
Madman! Adam!
You don't deserve to live! Diana.
Beaten by a mere man.
No. You've lost everything.
No, I beat you.
Not bad for an intro that was made well over 10 or 12 years ago. And here's Brainiac.
Brainiac had returned. For years, he'd been stealing the powers of Earth's protectors, but we were too busy fighting amongst ourselves to see the danger. With you three dead, Brainiac quickly eliminated the remaining heroes. The lucky ones died fighting. Finally, I alone survived. A rat in the walls of the Brainiac construct. I have traveled through time to warn you. This is my past, but your future. And it means the end of humanity, so together, we must change it.
What have you done, Luthor?
Given you a fighting chance.
He's lying. It's some kind of trap. Why should we trust you?
Because if you don't, Earth is doomed. I've stolen Brainiac's exobytes and released them into Earth's atmosphere. They hold the powers stolen from the heroes and villains of my time, and will bestow them on anyone they contact. The exobytes will create a new breed of superhuman to fight Brainiac's invasion. You must teach them to use their new abilities, for they must be on the front line in the coming battle, or my grim future will become your own. I only hope I am not too late, for I will not be here to see this new future. My work is not yet done. I must leave this Earth to you. Claim the exobytes and take destiny into your own hands.
And here we are, character creation.
Targets
You can go
identified.
male or
Select
female.
gender and body type.
I'm going male. You have different body types here as far as you can be a kid, real short kid, real tall kid. I always kind of go for athletic, medium, or tall.
Select
You have some pre-selects.
select a hero
Kind
or
of themes.
villain morality.
Theme templates you can go with, as you can see. But I always go original. I go to custom. Now we're going to do a villain.
Select a personality
Again,
to determine social
You can
behavior.
choose comical, powerful, flirty. This is basically just if you're not making any movements, if you're in a general, like a mixed population area, you're just standing there, you're going to kind of emote those certain kind of actions, okay?
Select a mentor as a guidelines for data
Now, for villains,
application.
you have Cersei for magic, Lex Luthor for meta, and the Joker for tech. Now, I'm going to go meta because I always have fun being, interacting with Lex Luthor. I always enjoy that.
Select power group from available
Got nature,
exobyte data to
sorcery.
determine combat role.
Mental abilities: ice, fire, hard light, which would be Sinestro with the green lantern, or not the yellow lanterns, not the green lanterns. Electricity, earth. Now these are not unlocked because I am not paying for the subscription right now. $14.99 a month unlocks all these abilities and also a whole host of missions that you can do. Okay. Now, you do have another alternative. You could always jump on the DC Universe online test server, and you could test out their latest version of the game. And of course, the thing is, you can't purchase anything, and I mean, you can skip ahead, but there's not that much of a challenge really, and you won't be interacting with all the people that you normally would on the main servers. So there is that. Electricity is fun. Hard light can be okay. I really like the Wraith, which is the Red Lantern version of it. That's awesome to play. Hard light's good. Gadgets can be fun. I mean, you can go with just about any power you want. It all depends on what you're comfortable with. There's certain powers that have different roles for healing, control, or tank. Let's see, which one are we going to go with? I think I'm going to go with electricity.
Select movement mode.
Now, you get to select your movements. Super speed, acrobats, or flight. I always like super speed because I like the electricity effect. And also I like to run up buildings. What can I say?
Select weapon specialties from available data.
Or should I say different weapon types? I always go with hand blast. I always have been... That's just My gameplay has always been better with that. You have one-handed weapons like axes or sword. You have a staff. Dual wield, so you can do paired axes or dual short swords. One-handed, you can do a hammer. There's different weapons you can use. There's martial arts form, dual pistols. If you want to do Deadpool, you guys can do that. I'm not going to walk through that tutorial. I've done pretty well with bows and arrows. Brawling, if you're more of a brawler, you get like special powered gloves to help with your fighting. To me, it's a little bit slower too, and they'll mention that here. Use your fists and enhanced gloves to pummel your enemies. It's a little bit of a slower battle. You got rifle here. We're just going with what I know.
Display external download summary.
Now we're going to go with body
Appearance
types.
options now available. Modify any category as desired. Accept download when ready.
Rock, you can be plant, you can be crystalline, you can be chrome, you can be robotic, kind of twisted, cyborg, undead. There's a whole host of different things you can be here, guys. Be angry guy, be an old guy. Literally, it's up to you guys. There's different hair types. Yeah, it can get all kinds of crazy.
Download successful.
That's not what I want. So we're going to choose a costume here. You got a choice of pre-selected. Now you aren't restricted to these. You are in the beginning. You can choose other things down the line. Okay? I always like the military style boots. I'm gonna go with cargo pants. I'm gonna choose pair of military belts. Chest. And you can go with your basic type, your basic clothing, t-shirt, suits. This one I've actually used a bunch of times to replicate a Deadpool version of a character. There's all different types of suits that you can play around with. If you want to be a biker, you can be a biker in here. Like I said. But I'm not doing that. I like the trench coat look. That's just me. Now we're going to, well, I gotta get him some gloves, let's be honest. Okay. Now we're gonna choose some colors. Black. I already have red gold. We will choose maybe a nice gray. Customize channels, that's where you're going to change the colors. We're going to go back. Now, eyes, you can change the color of your eyes if you want to. It's a thing you could do. Or if you really want to be a twisted person. Now, since he's going to be thinking, we might not make him a speedster. Maybe we'll get him, we'll make him fly. I can still change that if I want to. here. Now you can still play around with some of the costume types. Go back. It's going to be costume. Back. Back. Face, you can go gloves, or sorry, goggles, missive eyes. I like that one myself. You want to give yourself glowing eyes? That's how you do it. Since I have electric powers, why not give him electric eyes? Maybe make it a little bit more cold.
Download successful.
Nega Jolt, since he's a bad guy, as a negative. I could have went with Reverse Flash, but I didn't want to. Now, with some of the spellings, you have to be careful. Some of the names will already be taken. You can't just use Flash. I've used numbers instead of certain letters. Like, instead of using an E, I'll use a 3. Backward E. There you go. You know, things like that.
Earth. The center of the multiverse. It will belong to Brainiac. I do not plan an invasion, rather an assimilation. I have identified key junctions in Earth's vast nexus of knowledge. These I will capture and digitize first. Of course, some non-essential information may be captured as well. This will be sorted and purged once the digitizing is complete. Earth's resistance does not concern me. There is no intellect strong enough, or power brutal enough to resist me. Soon this planet and all it contains will be mine. Intriguing. There is an anomaly in Earth's atmosphere. Beginning analysis. These exobytes are my own technology, each one holding unknown stores of digitized power from Earth's future. My harvester ships will simply reclaim the data provided by these exobytes and seal Earth's fate. This is a new obstacle. These humans resist my assimilation. My conversion units cannot hold them. Let the humans use their powers. In the end, they too will belong to Brainiac.
And there we go. Now, they've done so many different episodes or installments on this game that literally you could keep playing this for a solid year and still not run out of material. They've taken, they also do seasonal battles, seasonal episodes. They do kind of a Crisis on Infinite Earths. They've done Crisis on, you know...
Lex Luthor.
They've done so many
If you want to
storylines
live,
here.
come with
Kinda
me
funny.
and be
They've done
quiet.
stuff with the
We don't want to alert
Green
Brainiac's
Lantern Corps,
sentries.
stuff with time travel,
Introductions, Lex.
alternate Earths. you name it, they've pretty much...
My associate calculator will help us navigate our way through the ship. You can trust him as much as you can trust anyone, that is.
Thanks, Lex. Take a walk around, and then talk to Lex when you can move on.
One of the reasons why I love this power is fun. Running down buildings, you gotta love it.
While we're here, we're going to sabotage the ship and send Brainiac a message not to mess with Lex Luthor at any point in time.
You've got a weapon, right? Use it to get rid of the debris blocking the door. Bad news. You've got party crashers on the way.
All units
I
move
thought
into
I
position.
said be quiet.
Contain the human.
Obviously, you see the slots below 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are empty. Actually, you'll fill those in when you require more powers or awakening powers.
Gather reinforcements. I will patrol towards the prison bay.
So, that is an overseer. They patrol parts of the ship and protect it from people. Like you. Be a pal and destroy it, won't you?
You.
There we go. We got our first new ability. See those orange canisters with the plus symbol? That's obviously restoring your health.
Weapons activated.
I think you've been recruited. Brainiac is threatening our world, but only we get to do that. If you and Lex destroy the ship's central AI core, you disable the ship. Sure, Brainiac has other ships, but this puts him on notice and may slow his invasion.
Now, Brainiac's ship here probably serves as a tutorial so that you can learn how to use your fighting moves and how to maneuver around. Just your basic functions.
You're in my way.
Now, there are red canisters that can blow things in your health. You gotta be careful with the red canisters.
How
Right.
dare!
Some of our associates from the Hall of Doom are attacking this ship. They'll distract Brainiac and buy you some time. But don't slack off.
Damage sustained.
Now, this isn't the fastest as you can go.
You want
At least
a
it
hero?
is for right now. You will, after you get past, I believe it's, you hit level 10, you get, go even faster. It's going to look more like your traditional flash.
This won't stop me!
Attack initiated.
Consider this a hostile takeover!
Systems damaged. Initiated.
robots. The resale value of all that alien metal would be out of this world. No pun intended. Hold on, they're starting to activate. That's not good. I'll get Professor Zoom and Sinestro over there to help you fight them.
Shields up!
You'll have to do better.
I'll rewrite your history! No bounds! Give in to fear.
Sinestro and Zoom are off to destroy the ship's gun. Gotta respect Brainiac's commitment to overwhelming force.
Now we got our secondary power. Nice little lightning strike right there.
Wonderful. My readings show a full-scale invasion force aboard. We have to destroy this ship.
I look forward to a new future, one without you in it.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
Obviously, there are physics in this game that, if you're blasted at the right moment, you can knock back a few opponents and stuff one at a time.
This won't stop me!
Oh, by the way, you can pick the canisters up.
Me to my limit.
Run them over to the side of the room, or you can blast them. Sometimes that can make or break a raid.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
Hero?
You'll have to do better.
Insolent wretch!
Good. There's the central AI core. How did Cersei and the Joker get there before you? Oh, whatever. She's a sorceress and he's the Joker. Go help them destroy that thing. Stay alert. This is sure to get Brainiac's undivided attention. And there's Brainiac. God, I hate being right all the time. Scratch that. Actually, I love it. Oops, the ship is breaking apart, but I can't open a teleporter. Brainiac kicked me out of his systems. You'll have to defeat him if you don't want to go down with the ship.
You're not going to
Now,
take
holding
over.
shift can allow you to block partial stuff.
Dare you!
Do not think you have won, for I wear many shells. I am the source.
You are stronger than I thought, but you've got a lot to learn. Work for me, and I will teach you how to control your new powers. Maybe even enhance them.
That was
Works
intense.
for Lex
You've got some killer
Luthor?
moves,
Yeah, it puts my
seriously.
arm, right?
Ready to
Of course
leave
I
the
will.
ship now? I'll contact you once you're on the ground.
Usually after each major boss that you take down, you're going to have a cutscene.
Brainiac, an alien intelligence determined to steal my planet. Deadly and unstoppable. Until a broken man with my face came from the future and released the key to my triumph. New villains, armed with Earth's strongest powers. With them, I will take back my planet for humanity. No matter who stands in my way. I am Lex Luthor. May the best man win.
We're going to use Brainiac's teleporter, and that will take us to one of the safe houses. Now, even though I'm wearing a trench coat, I don't want a cape on, right? No, you definitely want to take an item like this, and it gets assigned here, you just don't see it. It helps reinforce your combat ratings, which you'll see right here. Weaponized DPS. Now, because I've been playing this game so long, I have purchased some items that every time I create a character, I actually have access to. It's a thing. So if I wanted, I could have a speedster's. I could wear the Flash's cowl if I wanted. Batman versus Superman when the movie came out. I actually got a few of their goodies here. Now this exabyte data here, they do have a battle simulator, so you can pretend to be Batman and use his abilities in fights. There are things like that. Now, if I wanted, I could do this Voltaic blasters. It basically makes my hands look like that they're pure energy when I'm blasting. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Jump out of there. Tombot's kind of like a pet that you can pull out, so he can kind of zap people. He's very low level, so it's not going to do much. See, I have the electricity over my hands like that.
select group was chosen to participate in the Tombot program. Don't you feel special? Hey everybody!
Well, you were capable enough to get out of Brainiac's ship. Good. Welcome to Club L'Excellence, one of many nightclubs throughout Gotham and Metropolis that function as safe houses for our kind of folk. You can find all kinds of things here.
Now, safe houses are where you can repair your gear, upgrade to new gear, and even sell some of your old gear as well. Now, you get these emails usually after you complete a certain battle, you reach a certain level, or there's little investigations. If you can complete the investigation...
Would you like to review Tombot's updated terms of service? Now with more words!
Now, this one's from Calculator. Well, look who survived, and here I thought you were Bot Chow. I think this will be a beautiful friendship. I've dropped you a little something from one of your less fortunate fellow kidnapping victims as a hint to check your mail early and often. You just never know who might need a little or who might want a little villainy done. Now, it's interesting. You'll be working for a lot of different villains here. Just like on the hero side, you'd be working for a lot of different heroes.
I need your help
Batman
with
for one mission
a science project. My research lab at Metropolis General has developed a mutagen from parasites' DNA, but they claim it isn't ready for human testing. I need someone with a more flexible set of ethics. Collect the mutagen injector from a nearby van, and I'll be back with further instructions.
I've got the latest gear for your everyday needs.
Now, another thing about the safe houses are your opposing team cannot get in. What do I mean by that? If it's a hero's safe house, villains cannot go near it. If it's a good guy, let's say you're a bad guy, the heroes can't come near here. If they do, if they try and walk near your building here, they are automatically flung a couple miles away pretty much.
This mutagen is designed to turn subjects into power-draining parasites. Use it on the local student body, and see if they survive.
Watch this.
What did you do to me? Oh, the pain is unbearable. I can't take it.
There was a villain named Parasite who could absorb other people's powers, including Superman, and basically now we're turning college students into villains.
Oh my god. Do something!
Help!
Help!
Experiments.
What did you do to me? Oh, the pain is unbearable. I can't take it.
Please, give me something to eat. I'm so hungry.
I can't take it. I hope the heroes kick your ass. What did you do to me? Oh, the pain is unbearable. I can't take it.
So, Luther wants you to make more parasites. The parasite who devours everything he sees. Yeah, can't see this going wrong. Luckily, they don't...
Happerson's Journal. Type 3 ultra-catabolism. Potential energy manifestation applications.
Excellent. The mutagen works.
We got a time capsule here.
Unfortunately, the police are arresting our potential parasites before they can feed and complete their mutation. Free the affected students. I need them for the next stage of my plan.
And that's going to help crank up our CR a little bit. Still low level, so... Now we have to go to Metropolis University.
person's journal. Type 1. Gravitation desensitization. Extremely common.
Weapons down! To let those...
Free me, please!
Let them out. Let them run crazy.
$11.99. Request assistance. Keep fighting.
Let me loose! I have to feed!
I've got to get free and feed! Help me! Let me loose! I have to feed! Get me out of these cuffs so I can eat something!
Gotta admit, watching those infected students drain power from Metropolis cops, it's beautiful.
And that's what it's about.
Just
keep leveling
beautiful.
up, guys. You gotta keep leveling up. Better gear.
I do something to advance medical science, and the so-called authorities question my methods. Metropolis is sending out their super-powered science police. Sabotage their ridiculous cure. I need those parasites.
Dispatch! Emergency!
Sabotage these demons first. That's one down.
We'll bring you down!
You guys can see why I love the speed power.
Back up!
Amino sequencers are aligned and ready to go.
That was devious. I respect that. The science police are using special containment units to capture parasite clones across campus. Free those clones. No need to be gentle.
The science police are Metropolis's superpowered cops. created just to deal with new
You'll get a
superpowered
mission
villains.
reward box.
Like you.
Reward box, I should say.
So much for that idea.
What a startling coincidence. We released our
Upgraded,
power-devouring clones just as Power
gauntlets.
Girl arrived for a meta student rally.
To help you
Now
with your,
Parasite has her
blasting
barricaded
power.
in the library, exactly where I want her. I've promised him a big meal of Kryptonian energy in exchange for his help. Get me Power Girl's DNA, and you'll have your reward too.
You notice there's different blasters that we can select from. These are replay badges. If you have enough, you can actually, didn't want that, did not want that, didn't want one. But I don't have any right now, that's good. Bounties. There are bounties that you can join in on. Those big gold beams of light. That's one of your safe houses or one of your goals.
This is Lois Lane with Daily Planet Live. The Metropolis Police Department announced today the formation of a new superpowered police force under the command of Captain Maggie Sawyer, formerly of Gotham City's Special Crimes Unit.
Now, if your gear's a little damaged, you can hit up one of these bots to repair it. That's simple.
Power Girl, I'm here for dinner. Take down the force fields. I'm starving.
Parasite! You never could have planned this yourself. What's really going on here?
You can't stop the hunger. I'll get these shields down myself, and then I'm coming for you.
I'll fight to my last breath to protect these people, Parasite!
This energy shield is between me and dinner. Use Luther's mutagen on some students so I can drain it dry. So hungry!
Parasite needs constant meta meals to devour the force field between him and Power Girl. Infect the meta students hiding in the library so he can drain them from a distance.
You're hurting me!
I'm hit!
What's happening to me?
Exterminate! Don't let gravity hold you down, chum!
Happerson's Journal. Type 2, carbon crystallization susceptibility.
Bring me more!
Back off!
I've never felt this hungry. I must. I hope the heroes kick your ass. What?
Yeah, that raised his blood sugar a bit. Check and see if he's still hungry.
More! Bring me more! Go! Start absorbing the force field!
Remind me never to invite this guy for dinner. More metas are hiding in the office and lab. Oh yeah, and more cops too. Enjoy.
The Justice League is getting me! Help me!
Bring me more!
The Justice League is getting me! Please, stop!
What's happening to me? I feel so hungry.
And one more meta sleep.
Happerson's Journal, Hyperactive Actin Alpha 1. Reliably reproducible. Potential weaponization possibilities.
Back off! Look out!
Take that!
A lot of office equipment, computers. Hell, even
Yeah, that raised his blood sugar a bit. Check and see if he's still hungry.
There's tasty energy fields around the corner. Go!
Yes, I'm getting a full power reading. The last shield is down and Parasite's got Power Girl cornered.
And now we gotta
Get in there
take
and get
down
some
the
DNA.
Kryptonian.
Now.
The only power you have is greed, Parasite!
You've got to stop them!
Promise, we got meta.
Please, stop!
I have to stop you.
Your power. I drink it out. Not feeling so invulnerable now, are you?
Time up, moron! You know, Servo might be from the 25th century, but Tombot technology is from the 25th and a half century.
I need to get
so much
power. If you got it, flaunt it. 'Cause sometimes It just feels good to hit something. Especially when it comes to Luther and his new generation of villains. Think you've won? Think again. You have more than just me or my cousin to worry about. It's all of us. So bring it! There's nothing we love more than a good fight!
Power Girl is Superman's cousin. From another Earth, but still. That means you just took out a Kryptonian. I'd say you got a future in this town.
I see you're a valuable...
Happerson's Journal, Type 6 Morphogenetic Field.
That means we earn some skills here. Skill points you can apply towards improving your blasters or certain effects with your blasters or whatever weapon you happen to have. Now those same skill points can also be applicable towards your movements. I'll show you what I mean by that. Well, we don't have access to it, it's still locked out, but normally I'd be able to use that to help me get my super speed. But we're just going to focus it on... Now this is our loadouts. We only have 4, so we don't need to play around with that. So we're just going to keep on amping up. There's Pulse Beam, Solar Flare, Uppercut. That's going to help me out big time. So now... exit this place. I miss my Now, I will say this, the game is not without glitches. Thankfully, I have the arrow on the map here, which is supposed to lead me to where I need to go. Right where that X is. Yeah, the circle is usually right where I'm standing. It's missing, but you can still see the E and it says return to location, so... Now, they're always doing upgrades to these things. Now, here's a reference to a starter pack. I'm not going to do that because, well... So now, you need to go to the local nightclub to get that full completion.
This is the police! I'm on it!
Sometimes it will say in terms of speed, you might be better off jumping from rooftop to rooftop. To get where that green beam of light is coming from. Show you guys just how powerful I am. Yeah, I need to run on water. Another reason why I love the super speed. Now if I stop, I will fall into the water. And then I just jump back up.
was the best Kryptonian energy I've had in ages. Brr. Lex has another mission for you if you want it. The Hive is taking a bite out of LexCorp's transports down by the Metrodome.
So there we are, we got our first regular mission completed. Outside of the tutorial, that is. You always want to make sure you're checking your email. Got a little email from Harley Quinn. Simulation avatar of hers. You always want to make sure you're
I've got the latest gear for your everyday needs.
Or if you need some extras, they sell them here as well. But also, you can buy soda. These sodas, or soders, help you with your revitalization. If your energy is low, you can hit up one of those. It restores your health. Not completely, but sufficiently.
This is Lex Luthor. Since you performed the last task so admirably, I think you're the one to handle this developing situation. Hive drones are attacking crucial exobyte transports near the Metropolis Metrodome. Go crush some insects and retrieve my exobytes. I've worked too hard to let Queen Bee's mindless bugs ruin it now.
Now you see where it says feats? Now, here's the thing. If I had badge points, replay badges here, I could actually go through and these other feats I've done on my other characters, I could actually redeem those. Kind of a way of skipping ahead. Like you see right here, 3, 3, 1, 1. If I had replay badges, I could redeem that right now and get those, and that helps me level a little bit quicker, and also that helps with your renown and also gaining certain other things that you'll receive through email. So that's all fun. But like I said here, you get to be a bad guy. Who doesn't want to be a bad guy, right, guys? We're actually going to call it right now, and if you guys like this video, I want you to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments section below. This is just something new I was trying out to see if this is something you might like, or maybe there's a game you might want to check out. I know there's a number of people who already cover Star Wars Battlefront 2. There's a few other games I might be open to doing, but you know, as far as doing Battlefront 2, I wouldn't mind doing it. I'm not that skilled a gamer, but I think it would be fun. But if there's a game you guys want me to check out, or you think you might want me to do some live stream, please let me know in the comments section below. Once again, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you did, give me a thumbs down. You know, let's be honest. And of course, if you're not already following the channel, please do me a favor and hit that red button below. Hit that bell right next to it for notifications on future videos. So there we are. I want to thank everyone for checking out the channel, and until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying keep on busting, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.